Okay, there we go. So everyone's been renamed. And let's go ahead and see who's here. Okay, we have some people. I have some crests. Let's increase our barrack size twice. Or only once at the moment.
Word is traveling. Ambition is stirring in distant cities. We can use this.
Let's see if we have any keepers here. Ruminator, Second Wind, Beast Slayer. I like having combat quirks on my characters.
A sister of battle, pious and unrelenting.
The Houndmaster. Alright, Armor Tinkerer, Hard-Skinned, Necromania, God-Fearing. This isn't so bad. I guess he can come along. Not like I have a choice. Oh, I want to send a bunch of level 0s out. Let's go over what changed with him really quick. So, Hound's Rush now does the extra damage. Oh! Versus marked targets. I need to change that right now. That does way too much damage to marked targets. So I'm going to take a break after this little bit. Hound's Hari remains unchanged. Target Whistle now is a flat-out marked target, and as you can see, now it adds dodge and minus crit. I never liked that it only affected him with the old Target Whistle. Cry Havoc's the same, Guard Dog's the same, Flick Wounds is the same, and Blackjack is also the same. So I changed Hound's Rush, and that now it's queued on marked target instead of the Hound's Rush debuff. And this has no longer Hound's... Oh, and this no longer inflicts the armor penalty to enemies either. I didn't really know how a dog was going to lower the armor of the enemy. That just seemed kind of weird. So, he lost that. Instead now this does more damage to marked targets, and Target Whistle is now a marked target with dodge and crit, making him actually play really nicely with an Occultist, an Arbalist, and the Bounty Hunter. In fact, all those four together can all mark targets, and their marked targets all have different stat penalty debuffs to put on the enemy. We have another Man-at-Arms, and this guy isn't really a keeper. We already have a decent Man-at-Arms, so let's take him anyway.
The raw strength of youth may be spent, but his eyes hold the secrets of 100 campaigns.
And Mathan, who has Scattering, which is terrible for an Arbalist, and doesn't want to go to the Warrens. This is useless, and that's kind of garbage, so we won't be keeping her. But let's go over her changes really quick. I gave her one more point, I think, of damage. She used to do 4 through 9 at level 1, now at level 0, now she does 5 through 9 for her level 0 weapon. What else happened? Suppressing Fire, I believe I've changed it so that it even hits if you miss with the skill. It was kind of weird that it's Suppressing Fire, you don't care if it hits. You just want it to have a chance to hit the enemy with the debuff. And I think I lowered the damage it deals, I can't remember. Sniper's Mark, as you can see, now inflicts a dodge and prot penalty on the enemy. Bola, I really felt it was kind of weird that it moved targets, because it's Bola, it's supposed to lock them into place, like it's a ball and chain. So instead now it tries to apply a speed debuff to the first 2 targets. And Rattling Flare, now I've changed it so that it affects everyone in the group rather than one person. It's kind of weird that only one person would see you launch a flare, and I really like that the Men-at-Arms has a bunch of very low buff but affects everyone in your group, because he's got, like, you know, Command, which is really good, or Bolster, which are really good. So I kind of did the same thing to her. So it clears all stuns, clears all marked targets, gives you +5 dodge and +1 speed. I might tweak this to lower the amount of the duration that the buff lasts on you for, but there you have it. We'll take her too.
Shoot, bandage, and pillage. The dancing steps of war.
Now I need to change this right now, because I do not like that 100% damage versus marked. So I'll be right back. He said if I mess this up, this is going to be really bad. Alright, let's take a look. Did I fix it? I did! Okay, now he does only 50% damage versus marked target instead of 100. And I changed it so that this will increase by 10% per level. So I think that's pretty good. Okay, now how is this guy, by the way? Oh, and by the way, inside the game files, it actually shows me what the odds are of this working. Cry Havoc has a 66% chance of actually doing the Stress Heal +3. And by the way, not all skills had a 100% chance of debuffing you either. The Jester in particular was pretty bad. So when we get a Jester, I'll go over his changes too. Alright, so I think we're ready to go. Let's embark. We're not supposed to go to the Warrens. I don't think I'm ready for the Warrens, so let's go right back to here again. Take the old road into the woods, and then pick any of the dozens of dark paths. Test that path, and then return with your heads intact. Alright, this looks good. Let's provision. Not too worried about this. We'll bring some stuff with me. I don't particularly care about these people too much. It'd be nice to keep the Vestal, but I'm not going to worry about it. I will spend some cash on these people. And we have plenty of cash, by the way. If you're watching the game, you're like, wow, Tim, that's a lot of cash. Your game's way too easy. Well, I wouldn't have any of this money right now because I would have upgraded my barracks. Like, I wouldn't have spent money on the inn. I would have spent money instead on the skills and the blacksmith, and then dumped money on all my heroes to make them more resilient. I'm not doing that this time around. I'm just going ahead and spending money instead on my unlocking quirks and what have you, and stress relief. Alright, I guess this is going to be good. Let's embark. Oh, that's right. I changed a few other things we didn't see in here last time.
I knew all these paths once. Now they are as twisted as my own ambitions.
Alright, we can skip one room. We're gonna skip that room because I didn't bring enough food for me to double back all this way. And I can explore the rest of these locations without doubling back.
Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles. Press this advantage. Give them no quarter.
Ectoplasms do not pull from any type of treasure pool. They don't add to anything. Only I think the big one does, but the little ones don't. I'm not going to use a torch for this room. This is probably a mistake, but we're doing it. Oh! I did change this about the Arbalest too. She has less hit points, I think, but I gave her some protection because she's wearing armor, like, all over her. So I figured, oh, this would make a lot of sense, giving her some extra resistance there. Forgot about that. Okay. Well, let's do a speed shot for the +5 speed bonus. I'm gonna target whistle the one who hasn't gone to give him that minus crit. Oh, he resisted it though.
As the fiend falls, a faint hope blossoms.
I can't hit him, even though he's marked. So I guess we'll shoot the Acolyte? I have a chance to kill her. Good. I actually want him in that position.
A singular strike.
We're gonna heal. Taking a lot of damage. Whew. might kill him. It's a good chance, but I'm gonna heal instead.
As victories mount, so too will resistance.
So far we're in good shape. With a little bit of stress, but I think we'll be... Well, I have no idea if we'll be okay or not. We're gonna try to make this dungeon with these people, though. We did bring anti-venom. We'll use one here. Hold on to the rest.
Nature herself, a victim to the spreading corruption, malformed with misintent.
I could really use the scout if I'm lucky. So we'll use 2 torches
The
here.
light, the promise of safety.
Either way, we have to use a shovel, and we get more rooms going south and east without backtracking, so we go south. Oh. Oh no. I don't know what the chances are that the food happens, by the way. I can check the files for that, but I don't know where it happens. It does show you all the percentages of everything happening, from like you getting a quirk or an event in town, depending upon which structure you're in and everything of the sort. It's all changeable, whatever you wish. We're gonna do this one in the dark because I only have 3 torches left, and I would like to use them before this fight as opposed to right now. Dogs. I haven't changed dogs at all. It's interesting. Dogs can only select rabies as their disease, or rather, it's in there that the only disease they can give you is rabies. I thought that was interesting. Go for the guaranteed kill first. Rank 1 dogs have a 10% chance to try to hit you with their rabies ability. Heal some of that.
A devastating blow. This expedition at least promises success.
We're getting pretty lucky only fighting small groups of enemies like this. I want the curio to our west. Oh, a torch. Perfect. We could actually use one.
And now, the darkness holds dominion. Black as death.
This mission wasn't so hard. We actually did outfit our characters, however, this time, with supplies and everything. Oh,
In Radiance, may we find victory.
I just said it's not that hard. We have 2 fights, so let's see if I just jinx myself. Oh, this again. I might have to increase the chance they have of bleeding me in order to make up for the armor some of my characters have. Do I have a dog treat? I do have a dog treat. I tried for the kill. Let's bellow. Yep, for that debuff. Oh, rabies. Oh, does he have armor? Oh, he's hard-skinned, I think, isn't he? Hard-skinned, okay. And rabies now. Might not be a bad thing on him. I'm probably going to be looking to tweak the diseases and strip rabies of anything positive.
A trifling victory, but a victory nonetheless.
Alright, let's walk in. This will be our last fight. Oh, just ectoplasms. Well, I shouldn't say that. They could summon the giant one.
Be gone, fiend.
Okay, I need to lower the dog treat to 50% or less damage now, rather than 100, since I upped his minimum damage by 1. That kind of really impacts him. It's amazing how even the slightest bit of change really affects the balance of the game.
Packs laden with loot are often low on supplies. Every cleared path and charted route reduces the isolation of our troubled estate.
Okay, depending upon their quirks, we're keeping them or losing them. Let's go from top to bottom. Cityomania, well, I wasn't going to keep him anyway, so we're fine with that. Eagle Eye, I like that on you, so we might be keeping another Vestal. Oh, Disease. We have to look at him again to see if I'm keeping him or not. And we're going to drop our Arbalest, because I don't like scattering on her anyway. I don't want to spend the money to get rid of it.
There is a great horror beneath the manor. A crawling chaos that must be destroyed.
What is this? Conic Avalanche brought out more than a night of debauchery than memories only. New quirk. Is that a quirk? No, the text is just incorrect. It's still a disease. Okay. Thayer Shorna had night in the town and recovered 56 stress. Al-Rashid prayed and recovered 69. Kim Plaguebloom has removed scurvy. Trimus Daradun underwent effective quirk treatment and removed kleptomaniac. Also locked Beast Slayer permanently, and we have a bunch of level 1s. So we're not keeping our Arbalest because yep, she locked Scattering. So take care.
Another soul battered and broken, cast aside like a spent torch.
Eagle Eye is very nice on a Vestal. So I think we'll keep her. Oh, you have 2 diseases, and you locked God-fearing. You have protection though, which is so nice, but oh, you're so expensive if I want to keep you. So no. Oh, by the way, you see them freaking out over here with a little bit of stress? This is currently something that there are different stress levels, and they're supposed to have different barks based upon the stress. It's just either not implemented, or it doesn't know what to look it up, how to look it up yet. Thought that was kind of neat. Alright, so let's get rid of the syphilis. Take as many as possible in one of the worst locations you could probably have leeches placed, Conic. Just get used to it. Alright, and then I want to get rid of some stress on our Vestal. So we'll send her over here. And can I make that even better? No. How much do you have? 52? Yeah, this is the best choice for you. So we have plenty of deeds. No one's even close to level 2 yet. Let's increase our barracks again.
Word is traveling. Ambition is stirring in distant cities. We can use this.
And we'll spend some other deeds increasing our... one of these up a tiny bit. Let's get our armor first. Okay, and we have some new people here. We have a leper, which we haven't seen yet, and I'm eager to test him because I have not yet used a leper since my changes, and I've changed him. So let's pull 4 more level. Well, let's see how bad these guys are. Shocker, Dud Hitter, and Stout. He's not so great. Our leper, he does have the ability I really want to test. He's got Faded, which is really nice, Unerring, which is garbage, and Witness, which we don't care about. That's kind of nice on him. So we'll take him.
This man understands that adversity and existence are one and the same.
Oh, these are so nice on him. I don't like off guard, but we can get rid of that. So we'll take him as well.
A mighty sword arm anchored by holy purpose. A zealous warrior.
I don't like seeing scattering on my Houndmaster because the dog counts as a ranged attack. Scouting chance in ruins. Oh, he's got the guard ally, but he doesn't have lick wounds to make up for it. I'm not going to take him. We'll do a mission for real, as it were. In other words, I'm going to be bringing some of my level 1s with me. So, with that in mind, we can try to make some characters a little better. I don't know if I'm keeping these two. So, let's see. Actually, let's do one more. Why not? We'll do one more. We probably should do the Warrens, so we can take a look at that. This is a pretty good item, actually. So yeah, we'll go here to the Warrens and do our first Warrens mission. So, Beast Slayer's locked. No reason not to bring our Crusader along. They're really resistant to Plague Grenade. But we could use a Battlefield Medicine in here, so sure. I could really use that protection. I could really use a super strong front line, so sure, we'll bring Robert with us. That gives me 1 spot left, probably for a healer. Oh, and you locked... Oh, you locked soft. You know what? Let's treat that. Oh, it's only 1 hit point. It's only 1 hit point at the moment. So you know what? No, we don't need to treat that. Let's go back to this again. So Trimus, Kim Plague Bloom, Robert Hold, and... Oh, or it could be one of my level 0s instead. The creatures here aren't so agile. It would give me a chance to try Revenge, although I needed to change Revenge and let it mark himself as well. But we'll give this a try. Yeah, let's give it a try. We'll bring our level 0 with us. And then I want a healer. So, Sister Dawn. You can stun and you have Judgment. We'll take you. For the greater good! Alright, let's do it. I kind of want to win this one with this group, so we're going to bring a little more food than normal. We'll actually bring a shovel with us. Do I need anti-venom? No, I don't. Do I need bandages? Yes, and I'll take 3. Medicinal herbs. We'll take 1 key, 1 holy water, and we'll take 7 torches in the off chance we find a scroll while we're in there. Alright, let's go. We still didn't fight any of the Abyssal Artillery, did we? I wanted to talk about them.
They breed quickly down there in the dark. But perhaps we can slay them even faster.
Well, there's no good way to do this one. Let's pop out west first, and then we'll go south instead. Oh, I could use the holy water here. Okay, let's go back. We might come back for that. We're gonna go south first. Normally I go there and take that, but I want to hold on to the holy water to try to purge a negative quirk if we find a tentacle altar. Alright, cool. Gives us a chance to talk about these guys. Drones of Doom is like a 75% chance. Oh! To inflict stress on you. I gave him some protection as well, because he's heavily armored as well. I might end up increasing the... Oh, I don't know. I don't know. So he probably inflicted 2 damage, which is why only 1 got inflicted here. Alright, let's cure that blight. Let's stun the chopper. So you can see the chopper right here. I lowered his protection by 5%, and actually I don't think he's increased his hit points. So I think I'll increase his hit points after this is done by 1 or 2.
The way is lit. The path is clear. We require only the strength to follow it.
Intimidate was changed in such that it only had a 70% chance to get the debuff on the enemies. So it really was never in your interest to really use it unless you got really lucky. I changed it now where the Intimidate is now a 100% chance to work at the cost of the damage penalty. This is what I want to test. I would like to see if this actually works. The game might crash right now, by the way. In fact, I'm going to stop it really quick. There we go. Just in case it does. I have no idea if this is going to work. Hopefully it guards an ally, and then we'll activate Riposte on him, such that if the ally takes a hit, he riposts for that ally. Let's try it. Now, it only lasts 1 round, and I don't know if it'll work. It's also supposed to lower his damage by, I think, 50% is what I said. And I think it even has a lower accuracy of going off. It also doesn't reduce any damage he takes, so I'm very curious to see if it works. We'll find out together.
Be gone, fiend.
Let's stun the drummer. Oh, that was dumb. I should have not done that.
A singular
Hey, it works! Nice! Hey, that's awesome! Alright, his riposte works. Although that was a... Oh, but he crit with that. I'm gonna have to take a look at that. I'll remove the crit, I think, from him.
As the fiend falls.
Oh, I should have healed him.
Blossoms.
Darn it. Stun? Oh, he's resistant to stun this round. Okay, let's heal some of that. Yeah, so his revenge... I probably should go over him entirely. His revenge no longer gives him a damage bonus and protection debuff. Now it's just guards an ally and activates Riposte. And then obviously hits the enemy for during his attack. It crit for 10, so I think I've got it right. I think he just got a lucky crit. He does have a 2.5% chance to do it. Alright, let's... well, we'll try stunning him again.
Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles.
I'm so glad that works. That's awesome. You know, I think I like that he doesn't mark himself, because there's no guarantee the enemy will attack him or his ally. But I like it. I like it. I'll have to double check to make sure that his accuracy with that build, he should be 65, so there's a good chance he's basically doing that for nothing, other than taking full hits for the enemy. But I really wanted to try it, and I'm glad to see it works. We brought a shovel. Let's do it.
Such blockages are unsurprising. These tunnels predate even the earliest settlers.
We did learn earlier in the different playlists that there can be 2 blocks in the same hallway. So, very tricky if you decide to use one in the wrong spot. We didn't bring any medicinal... Oh, we did bring the medicinal herbs. Okay, do I want to use it here for the damage buff? Yeah, let's use it on the damage buff, and we'll give it to our leper. He's not going to feel way overpowered. Do I want to read this? Let's try it. Ooh, that's awesome for her. I could really use the stun resistance, especially in this place. That ball and chain is really can be really frustrating. By that I mean it's a really good skill for the enemy to be using it. Let's increase his damage and his speed. Oof.
Press disadvantage. Give them no quarter.
Crap. To be fair, he does have... Yeah, he's at 55% damage, so... Probably should have attacked that thing instead.
A trifling victory, but a victory nonetheless.
So far, the only thing I'm feeling is that adding protection to these to my heroes might have been a mistake. Although, well, I did almost lose my Crusader in one of the earlier videos. I don't know, well, this is what playtesting is for, right? So, I really need to stun someone. That's a shame. Let's try... Oh, Plague Grenade then. And we'll use Revenge on our Plague Doctor. Holy crap! I need to look at that skill. He's hitting way too much. That's, I need to look at that.
A powerful blow.
Yeah, there should have been an accuracy penalty to that. I'll have to double check.
Dazed, reeling.
Oh wow, he still had he still had to be post active. There's a miss from our leper. That's what I'm used to seeing. Good. I need to stun him. I need to heal some of this. I don't want you going. Not yet. Oh darn it! I'll take the hit. I need the delay. Oh, hey, nice. It didn't delay us. That's weird.
The bigger the beast, the greater the glory.
The characters with the armor definitely feel like they're armored. I could lower their hit points more. I don't really want to, though. We don't have any people who can disarm traps, none whatsoever, and I have to go in both directions. Oh. Alright, we'll go to this room first and see what that is. Wow, we've got at least 4 more battles. Holy crap. We don't have anyone who can disarm this. Who's got the best bleed resistance here? 40? 10. 30. 40. Well, you don't have any real stress, Trimus, so... Oh my goodness! Wow, that was lucky. they're really immune to Blight, so I guess let's just use Emboldening Vapors. Oh! Can't stun the very back one. Let's heal for a little bit then.
Executed with impunity. A devastating blow. The light, the promise of safety.
That went really well.
This expedition at least promises success.
That surprise is really what won it for us. Well, as easily as it was. I'm not going to search this. I don't have any medicinal herbs. Use it on the damage buff. And if I want that holy water back, to use that holy water back here, then I'm going to need to risk a trap. So that's something to consider as well. Ooh, the damage group. Alright. Oh, no. Oh. We'll try stunning. We did say try. I'm gonna try stunning again. I probably should have marked myself instead. Oh, wow, this is really bad. We're about to take a lot of damage. Oh, no. Oh, God.
Death waits for the slightest lapse in concentration.
Sure, I'll revenge. And take what's about to hit me. Okay, we're gonna on-screen check that to make sure that he's got an accuracy debuff when he uses that. He really should. So if he doesn't, that's a bug. And, well, a bug in my mod, so I need to figure out why that happens. Because he hasn't missed a single riposte yet. So that's gotta be a mistake. Okay, that's a lot more like it. That's what I expected to happen more often than not, honestly.
Such a terrible assault cannot be left unanswered.
Keep her up there. We're barely keeping ahead of the damage. Oh, keep missing with that. Just use the scroll to kill them all. Yeah, it's hard to judge how balanced he is with that. Well, also with the buff going on him. He's doing a ton of damage right now. Oh, there goes most of the damage I healed.
Remind yourself that overconfidence is a slow and insidious killer.
What is this? This is 100% of room battles, isn't it? We gotta go south. We gotta go south. Let's get it over with. 2 more battles to go, and we're heavily hurt. Medicinal herbs. Alright, we may double back then. Well, let's just walk forward. More of you guys. Oh, alright. Let's vapor. Whew. Heal. Yes. Oh, we needed that crit so badly. Yes. Oh, thank goodness. They're having a bad round. They're having a bad round. My round didn't go overly better. Not so much so. Let's use a judgment and heal a little bit of our damage that we've been taking. Darn it! Oh, I keep missing. A plague grenade, if it hits him, will kill him when he activates. Yep, that's mean the blight's stuck.
A victory. Perhaps a turning point. How quickly the tide turns.
Giant hit. Probably have killed one instead, but I really want another round if I can get it. Okay, he'll die when he activates. We'll use revenge. Gives him that massive damage he's been taking.
Prodigious size alone does not dissuade the sharpened blade.
I want the armor buff for the upcoming fight. I was hoping to kill him before he swings at my Crusader.
These nightmarish creatures can be felled. They can be beaten.
Yeah, it's really hard for me to feel how powerful he is, thanks again to that 30%. Oh, yeah, the 30% Curio buff. He's doing a lot of damage. A lot of damage. We still have all the light we need. Let's finish this fight, and then I think we'll go back for that holy water after all. Spiders. I love spiders. So, let's stun a spitter if I can. Nope. Oh god, gonna hurt. Hugh? Can I? If I hit him, I'll kill him. Maybe he's just really. Oh, you know what? He does have faded. He does have faded. We don't actually know when it's actually occurring because we don't get any tooltip or pop-up that says faded happens, and I don't know what the chance of this is off the top of my head. So, maybe that's also causing him to hit more often than he should.
Well struck.
We're going back for that holy water, assuming we don't have anything nasty pop up in front of us. We actually did really well here. We actually took also quite a pounding, so I'm pretty happy with what I'm seeing so far. The game feels like the previous patch, of course, but it feels a little more dangerous with the stress we took. And I will have to send at least 2 people in for stress recovery. We haven't done a long mission yet, and we should test one of them out too. We have medicinal herbs now, so... Where's the trap? It's right in front of us, isn't it? Oh, I hate when this happens. We know it's right in front of us, but we don't see it. So we just have to walk in front of it.
Curious is the trap maker's art. His efficacy unwitnessed by his own eyes.
Oh, there's 2 of these here. Oh, we'll try this one. Ah, darn it. It was the wrong one. I'm not willing to risk a disease, so we're not searching the other one. Quest complete.
Some experiments should have never happened. You are doing just work ending them.
That's useless. Guilty conscience. Thanatophobia. Ruined Scrounger. Eldritch Slayer. Okay, not terrible, though I'm going to try to get rid of one of these. Probably Thanatophobia. Our new priestess will not go back to praying. She gained witness, but she did recover 69 stress. Conic has removed syphilis, and our leper is now level 1. And everyone, that will do it for me at the moment. I'm going to compress these down. And I need to think about the balance a little bit. I need to check what his percentage is for his riposte. So I'll do that as well. But first, let's get some... I'll do this off screen. Everyone, I'll be back.